There we go. All right. Okay, so move this over here. That's not what I want. I'm still trying to get this chat popping. I don't know why Aisha's not popping up in the chat at all. Like she's not opening up at all in this thing. And I'm very confused. I don't know if Stream Elements blocked her or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay. That seems fine. Oh man. I don't know why fucking Aisha's fucking blocked on this shit. That shit crazy. Hold up, now I'm curious. Hold up. If I get this other overlay. Aisha, can you chat real quick? Just put in the chat, just type some stuff in. I just want to see if it populates in this thing. So that's weird. So she pops up in the regular chat, but as soon as it goes into the multi-stream chat, she doesn't pop up. Why is that? That's very strange. What? What is that about? Then if I go to the multi-stream, she... Let's see, does she pop up? Can you guys chat some more just so I can see if she pops up in the multi? Yeah, she doesn't pop up there. Why is that? Why isn't she popping up in the multi-stream? That's so fucking weird. Try it again. Try it again, Aisha. I just want to see if that changed anything. Um. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going down. And YouTube's still not popping up in it either. Doesn't even, it's like, it's not populating. Oh, so strange. It's like, how, this is so strange, bro. So, how the fuck, how, so, what? I'm so confused. So, what? Bro, this shit is so weird. All right. Well, we just gonna have to not do the multi chat. We're just not gonna be able to do that. We're gonna change this shit right now to the regular John. Let me go back to this thing. I'm just gonna go back to this and call it a day. And until there is a better way of doing multi-chat on Windows, I mean on Mac, it is what it is. Not much I can really do here. All right, let's see. If you guys start chatting again, see if everything pops in. Yep. See? So that's just so weird. Danny, what's good, bro? Letter spacing, word spacing, text stroke, secondary text shadow. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that, bro. To be honest with you, that shit was so wild. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Okay. Said YouTube not an overlay. Yeah, YouTube's not. This is just a single chat overlay. For whatever reason, Stream Elements stopped supporting SE Live on Mac, so I can't actually utilize their multi chat stream, which is annoying. So I was trying to find a different alternative, but I just don't know if there is one. Restroom, what? So restream, let me see. Because I have restream, but I don't know if there's a chat overlay for it, and if it shows that I'm live right now. Stream setup, emails, settings, social alerts. Like I could use restream, but I don't want to go through another thing to then restream it. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be so annoying. Video storage past streams, not what I want. Lucky Loot Tube. What the fuck is this? Do you see the link I posted earlier? Did that help at all? I didn't see the link, no. Sorry. What is that? Okay, so a lot of these restreaming services allow you to do it, but the problem is it's like, oh, you have to pay for you have to stream through them. I don't want to stream through them.
Hey guys, it's Deckran here, and today's
No, this isn't what I need. So this is, I'll show you what I mean. So this right here.
all we have to do is go to our platform. We're gonna type a TikTok right talk is that, let's say for example, studio, which is all streams. So just in case you click the browser, it to a side like so, and then you can do the same thing, grabbing the Alt key on the bottom, dragging it to the side like so, right click on it, filters. Now what you can do is right click and actually effects,
chroma
and then
key.
you want to go to chroma key, click OK, and then from here you want to actually customize the color by going from green, click custom color, and click select color, color pick. And what you can do is go to the actual widget in the background and click on that, and we'll select that color.
I mean, I could try to that. I mean, if that is the case, I can just do it off of my browser. I can do it off of this.
And finally, the color key is 0 as well. And with that, you will have now your multi-chat in actually.
Like theoretically, I'll show you what I mean. Theoretically, I could do this. So I was just trying to see if there was a way to do it. So they make a ground control app, Stream Elements, which I've been using at the moment.
Make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed to
Can I pop this out? I can't.
I'll see you for one tech rant out.
Can I make this smaller? Filter settings, font size.
This space heater is being called
Okay, so
the
it
Tesla
affects
of
every
heaters.
instance
It can
of
warm
this.
up a
That's annoying.
freezing cold
Okay,
room
so
from 7 degrees to
I'll give
20
you an
degrees
example.
in minutes
If I
without
go
installations
to-
and expensive electricity bills. This powerful heater was created by Mike Saunders and Robert Jones,
Let's go to
two
a
ex-engineers from one of the biggest technology companies in the world. They wanted to provide an effective, safe, and affordable way to heat homes without the big
macOS screen
costs.
capture.
So
I'm
after
gonna
years
call
of
it
research and
chat
testing, they created
capture.
a unique and powerful heater. This brilliant new alternative.
All right, so if I do a chat capture and then I capture display and I capture this one, right? So let's say I do that. I'll hide cursor. Okay, and then from here, I then do this.
遊びの道に魂込めた一人の男が今日も行く真面目に遊ばぬ奴らには体で覚えさせるぞ背がた三四郎背がた三四郎背がさ三四郎テニスやカラオケナンパにクラブ他にすることあるだろうが触れなきゃ遊べぬ奴らには心に問いかけるぞ背がた三四郎背がた三四郎背がさ三四郎
See how it disappears?
若者よ真剣に取り組んでいるものがあるか命がけで打ち込んでいるものがあるかセガサターンしろ指が折れるまで指が折れるまで刹那の快楽追い続けても虚しい余生が残るだけとことん極めぬ奴らには体に叩き込むぞ背がた三四郎背がた三四郎背がさ三四郎白い浮雲真っ赤にたぎる遊びの地途中で投げ出す奴らには体で覚えさせるぞ背がた三四郎背がた三四郎背がさ三四郎背がた三四郎背がた三四郎背がさ三しろ
Like that's as clean as it gets. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. Let me see if I do a color correction and see if I can add content.
Good health is contagious. And right now with Bupa, you can catch even more of it with up to 10 weeks free on eligible products. For award-winning health insurance, search Bupa 10 weeks free today.
See if I can do a chroma key selection again.
Vodafone's just doubled its network coverage. To celebrate, get double data. That's a massive 100 gigs for just $39. Make your move to Vodafone.
Like it doesn't have enough information. Or if let me see if I get rid of this. Remove panel. I do this and then maybe reframe. Let me get rid of this. Remove panel. And then let me just default it. Yes. Filters, chroma key, default. Yes. Okay. Now let's try this again. I'm gonna just increase the saturation of this stuff. Hit pop. Alright, and then maybe do it this way and see if it'll give me a better key. Select color. No. Absolutely not. Just doesn't, it's just not, it's not good, bro. This shit is not good. Yeah. I wish it was a better option, but there isn't a better option. Because I have both chats coming into this one space, but they don't make a plugin for. It's weird. It's like you make one, but it doesn't work. But you have to have SE Live for Mac. But then the ground control app that I'm actually showing you right now that has both chats in it is like brand new for the ARM-based Mac. So I'm like, so you create this new software to utilize to see multi-chat. But then you don't make an overlay that I can use on Mac, but I can use this on Mac. It's really so fucking strange. So yeah, yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. Like there's nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately, unless there's a better situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, my audio is doubled, you said? Is it? Oh man, but yeah, so that is what it is, man. I don't know what else to do with that, but that's the scenario we in right now, son. And then my vertical looks pretty solid though, to be honest with you. Like if I was to go live right now, let me see if I can go live on IG and just see what's going on. And then, actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm actually going to go live on TikTok right now. Because I want to go live on TikTok. But I can't. I have to do a stupid like 25-minute stream before I get live studio on TikTok so I can actually live to TikTok. It's so crazy. All right, let's see. I don't know where I should put this thing. I don't know if I should just put it here for now. I mean, we could do that. Let me see. Or can I switch the camera? Was it only at the front? Oh, so they got that joint. Okay, I don't want to dual. I just want to switch the camera around. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Let's kind of do like a setup situation. Let me see. This is gonna be so doo-doo, but it is what it is. Dismiss. Okay. That's what we doing right now. So, tis what it is. So I'm gonna try to get that sorted while we're doing this. I probably should just do turn all this on, to be honest with you, because I'm like in the dark. So let me put these on. Y'all can kind of see the setup vibe, low key. So we see that. Yeah. All right. So I gotta get this alert box situation sorted as well. So what I'll do, let's go back. We'll just keep this up here for now. And what I'll do, I'll stop the YouTube stream, because to be honest with you, it's not really. I have the good old sage smoking in the back. Yeah, so I'm not really 100% sure, but I just need to do the 25-minute TikTok stream first. And then once I can do that, I can then push everything to that actually as well. Let me see. Did it come over yet? So just so you guys don't, if you guys don't know what's actually going on. So that in the back, this is an iMac, an older iMac that I had. It was before I had my iMac Pro when I first started doing like, I've had this iMac for a really long time, actually. This iMac is so old. But I had found a way to force it into the newer version of the software. So I like hacked the computer low key. And then from there, I'm able to use it as a sidecar Mac, which is dope. So there we go. Did it come over? Yeah. So essentially, I can use my mouse and keyboard on this Mac as like an external display. So yeah, so that's why that's there in the first place. You said that's crazy. You had on the Super Saiyan blue. What you mean? Oh, you talking about the back? Or you talking about this? You talking about this thing? I still haven't even. I don't think y'all seen this. This is gonna be some stuff we're gonna be doing on stream as well. I haven't shown you guys yet. But like this joint, I have like a whole Saiyan hair situation. Well, I got a whole crazy situation going on, but yeah. So we're just doing the basic TikTok stream really quick so we can get that 25 minutes in. then I can actually use the studio to actually do live streams to TikTok. So we'll be doing all the streams that we're doing will be multi-streaming to TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. We'll see how it goes on Instagram. To be honest with you, I'm not really concerned about Instagram. I was using Instagram as a test to see what the actual image would look like. I don't really care about streaming to Instagram, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see how everybody feels about it. So what I'm going to do is let me make this a little smaller so you guys can see what's going on around here. I just need to get my overlay for the alert box back. Okay, so alert box, copy. And then we gotta add this browser source. Actually, I already have it. Okay, but it's showing up as that because I had the wrong thing in it. Okay, we should be all right. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's lock that down. Alerts. I'll put this down here. If somebody could hit a follow or a sub or something like that so I can see how this is actually operating, I would really enjoy that. Thank you very much. Okay. Next cosplay stream? No, so those I want to do like once I want to have like little mini goals each stream. So if we hit like, let's say 10 subs on a stream, then the Super Saiyan Blue come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of those things where I want it to be something that as we do stuff on streams, things activate. You know what I'm saying? That'd be really fun. Kilk Shinobi, what up? If you guys are watching this on YouTube, appreciate you guys. I'm just trying to get things dialed in terms of this because I'm redoing everything in OBS. I was using something called Prism Live Studio that I actually prefer. I actually prefer Prism Live Studio over OBS for aesthetic, for tools that it has, for ease of use. The problem is it is so glitchy, and I've been having so many issues with streams, and I'm like, and even when I'm not streaming, recording, I've been having issues, and I'm like, what is going on? So I'm just trying to figure out, okay, let me just rebuild it in OBS, and hopefully that works. Bottom right-hand corner is a new goals kind of ticker situation. So once we hit certain goals, it'll actually let us know that we hit a goal. So yeah. Amal, what up, bro? What's good? Where's my water bottle? Oh. So that's kind of the idea. Let me lock this, and let me move this over actually. It's gonna move this over here just so I'm not hitting my face. And then in terms of myself, you guys let me know what you guys think. Should I be like closer? Like, should I hit you with one of these? Hold on. Should I hit you with one of these? You know what I'm saying? Should I be more scaled in? Is that a better aesthetic for y'all? Of more punchy? Or do you like the fact that it's further back? I'm always wanted to know what that actually was like, because I don't really. It's just so strange. It's kind of weird to even talk about. I don't actually watch reaction videos, so it's so crazy. Isn't it weird? Like, I know actors that don't watch their movies or movies. Isn't that strange? But it's like that's what you do, but you don't actually watch it. Is that weird? It might be weird. It might be a little weird, but you know, I'm just saying. I just think it's a little interesting. Let me see. Cool. So you don't watch your own videos either. You say I prefer further back. Says Aisha, you don't watch. I don't watch my own further. Like, so I record the video, and I think this is the thing too. Like, I don't really know what I'm saying until I watch the video. So when I go back and start editing it, ask Brie, I'll start editing stuff and I'll start laughing at myself because I'm like, I didn't know I said this. Like, I just be going, right? So I essentially watch it when I'm editing it as I'm cutting it. Then once I'm done, I'm done. Like, I don't go back to rewatch that. I'm like, okay, that's up, that's it, you know. But yeah, just an interesting situation for sure. Let me actually make this bigger because there's no need to be that small. So yeah, YouTube chat practically dead. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Again, it's one of those things though where I'm like, I don't expect the YouTube stuff to be really popping until we really start to change up how we're doing stuff on YouTube. And it's finding out ways how to maintain the foundation of what it is that you're doing while also aging with your audience. Like, this is the thing that I think some artists struggle with is, okay, for me, I'm older, so a lot of the audience that are watching this content is watching younger reactors, right? Watching younger people that they immediately resonate with certain pieces of content. Like, for instance, like, there's things that when we were kids, things that we would say, how we would converse. Our parents are like, what are you guys talking about? Like, why do you even talk like that? It's the same thing, right? So even though we're more connected now and there's ways for us to be current with younger vocabulary, like, kids would more than likely know, like, okay, you're not my age. Like, I could tell you're not my age, right? So even though I don't look my age, I still don't look their age. I don't act their age. So it's that side of things. And anime definitely is a genre or medium that skews younger in the West. So as people get older and age up, their interest in content changes, right? Their interest in anime changes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the types of stories that they get excited about will be different. So it's trying to figure out these things. And I think it's really hard sometimes for anime fans to realize that, you know, like, oh, well, you don't like, I was like, bro, I've been watching anime for longer than you've been alive. You know what I'm saying? So when I see a show and I'm like, okay, this is dope, but it doesn't feel fresh. It doesn't feel interesting. It just feels like a redone version of this other show that I've seen. Or when I see animation, people are like, oh, I think you're taking it too far. It's like, no, I'm not. Like, I've seen enough to be like, this is not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, just isn't that good. I'm sorry. Like, you could be into it. That's fine, but it's not that good. And I know people are like, oh, well, animation isn't the whole point. I was like, well, it's called anime for a reason. It's animated content. The whole medium is animated. So if the animation isn't good, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's so funny. That's like watching a film and be like, oh, well, it's shot horribly, but the story's fantastic. It's like, but then who wants to watch it if the color's all off, everything's overexposed, it's super grainy? Like, if it was shot horribly, nobody's watching this movie. It's so funny. Like, it's just weird. It's just so interesting to me. I'm like, guys, like, but that's the fandom. That's the fandom for you for sure. When you watch 50 of the same shit, the newer stuff won't surprise you anymore. Yeah, it's just like anime has tropes. And to be honest, like, you have writers that grew up watching things like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, whatever, and their new shows that they're coming out with, or new things that they're coming out with, they're inspired by these things that they grew up on. Like, that's how a lot of these creators create. They get inspiration. Sometimes they take from that and build off of it. Sometimes they say, okay, I like this, I'm going to do something exactly the opposite. But there's inspiration that's usually taken from stuff like that. So it's just interesting, I think, that this idea that things are new. It's like, well, some things can be new, some things can be fresh, but the majority of things have already been done, and most people just want to rehash them, you know? So there will never be unique concepts if all the unique concepts have. I don't think all of them have been. I think like there's only like a handful of story types to tell. You know what I'm talking about? Like hero's journey is one. That's a default story type, right? So almost every major movie, every major show follows the hero's journey. That's just what that is. So there's only a handful of types of stories that you can tell. How you tell them now becomes the interesting part. The characters you insert in these things now become the interesting part. So, he said, y'all need the cyber hype back. Y'all have me locked in. I don't think that's coming back. That's just not a feasible. It's just not feasible. I wish it was, but it just isn't feasible. Schedules are just way too all over the place for that. All right, so we don't need that. We have music. Let me just make sure the music works. I just make sure the music works. Da, 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 da. My eye is killing me. Like this contact is drying this eye out so out of line. Let me see. Is it not playing? Okay, that's good. Okay, so it still does that same thing where it doesn't just connect. Okay, so that works. So that will still act the same. All right, so I have to know to do that. Okay. All right. So we know that that works. Okay. Right to the side. Cool. Did you see the Google I/O stuff with AI making videos and short films? No, I haven't seen Google AI I/O. The thing is with the video stuff and art and stuff like that, I think it's fun I think it's dope if you're not monetizing stuff. I think it's really dope when you're not monetizing. When you're monetizing, now it becomes a really interesting issue for me. And I'll explain why. As an artist, it's about your sauce. It's about the sauce. It's not about the creation. It's the sauce that you bring. What AI is doing in the art space is it's taking data that it knows of, that it can reference, and then it is creating something like it, right? So I think the more you prompt and stuff like that, you can probably, and if there's a way to like say, all right, I want a city backdrop. Okay, cool. What does that city look like? I want it to be like a cyberpunk city. Okay, well, what does that mean? Are there certain landmarks? Are there, you know what I'm saying? Like what does that look like? It's just prompting. It's just creating its own thing and hoping that you like it, right? You're just, putting a wish out there and hoping that it comes back the exact way you want it, right? Or for like, all right, that's the backdrop, and then I'm walking down an alleyway. My character is 6'3", caramel complexion, with crazy dreads, but the dreads are half of it's in a ponytail, the other half is down. How does it know how to do that? It doesn't know that because it doesn't know the sauce that you're trying to actually inject into it, right? Well, I want just one of the dreads to kick back and kick down because that's a stylistic choice. It doesn't know that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so what it's doing now, it's just saying, okay, it's going off of what it knows, what it can reference, right? Which is why you see a lot of things of like live action Goku fighting something else, and it's like a transformation of Goku in live action, right? Or I wouldn't call it live action, but you know what I'm talking about, more of like a Unreal Engine aesthetic. Cool. But you're taking references from things. You're taking Goku, you're taking this particular aesthetic that you've seen from Tekken or whatever, and you're adding it to it. So it has no taste. Does that make sense? There's no taste to it. It's just regurgitating what it's seen. So I think for fan stuff, I think for sharing stuff around, that's cool. As soon as you start monetizing that, that's the thing for me where I'm like, as a creative, as an artist, it's weird. It's like, it's not really you though. Like you prompted it, but it's not really you, and it's not really art. Like there's no sauce to it. You see what I'm saying? Like there's no individual sauce to it. So I think that's the issue that I have with it. But I think it's fun, like going through Midjourney and creating stuff. I think it's fun. I don't think it should be used for content creation. I don't think it should be used for movies or TV shows. I don't think it should be used for anything like that. Because of that. Now, if a company decides that they want, let's say, for instance, let's say Toei Animation, I don't think this should even be a thing. But what I'm saying is, if an IP holder decided to create an AI to help develop their own properties with the AI itself would be able to reference its own IP and then develop from its own IP, that to me makes more sense. I still don't like it, but I think it makes more sense because it's their IP, right? So this particular AI learns about Naruto, understands the entire series, understands the characters, the character designs, the different costumes, the different forms, all that shit. It's a Naruto universe AI that is controlled by the IP holder. And then as they create new storylines, it's able to animate these things based off of whatever it knows. But again, this is what I'm saying, where it's like it's going off of historical things. It's not thinking of, okay, let's take the art style in this direction. Well, what is it referencing now? It has to reference something. It's not going to just create on its own. So this is where I'm like, I don't think that's the right move. But to me, that's the only place I feel like it would make sense, is if it's under the IP holder. But I think it's in a limited capacity that it would actually be able to work well. Okay, so that's fine. We haven't had any like weird hiccups. What I'm gonna do now actually is I think I'm going to shut the YouTube stream down for now. Because I want to play the anime to see how well it runs. And I can't really do that. I can't really do that on YouTube. So I'll probably see you guys next week on stream. Just so you guys are aware as well, there's going to be some massive changes coming to the channel. Just so you guys are aware of what's coming on. We will still be doing reactions. How we will be doing them will change. The frequency that we will be doing them will change. There'll be things added to the channel as well. I don't want to go into what, but you will start to see certain things on the channel, and I want to see how it performs. Some things will be older, but I still want to see how it performs. So if you start seeing these things, engage in them, letting me know how y'all feel about it being there. So cool. Worst come to worst, I will be back on the content side of things on Thursday next week if everything works out the way that I'm hoping to. But I still have a lot to do. The main thing was trying to get the stream and recording things working properly, because even though if I'm not streaming, I still use OBS to record. So I want to make sure that these things are working properly, so there isn't any more hiccups while we are on stream or doing other things. So, because this is just one aspect of it, right? We still have to do the gaming stuff and try to get the setups for the gaming stuff and all that. So, and then once we're done with that, we'll be back on the regular schedule. But I just need the time to make sure that there isn't any more hiccups and we can actually move forward and keep growing. So I appreciate you guys. So I will be shutting off the YouTube stream now.